Now, how can you find out the polar form or argument, that is theta? If the complex number, in shortcut, if the complex number, let z is equal to a plus ib, that is a complex number, then its conjugate is equal to a minus ib. Then its modulus is equal to a square plus or b square ka root of. If that is a z inverse, that is a multiplicative inverse, that comes, that is z conjugate by z modulus ka whole square. So that's why you can say directly a minus ib ka then a square plus of b square. That means a by a square plus of b square minus b by a square plus of b square I. This is a what? Conjugate, then modulus, then multiplicative inverse. Now comes to polar form. That is, if you know that is a Cartesian system, it has, that is the x-axis and y-axis. That is, it has x-axis and y-axis. Means here y-axis is imaginary axis and x-axis is a real axis. So that's why that is a coordinate system in a Cartesian format. But that's why that if z is in form of x plus iy, if that is given, here x is x-axis and y is in imaginary axis. In that case, that is the real concept comes. Real concept comes means here that is a theta. If this is a point, that point is a p, that in form of x and y. This point is the what? This point is here in Cartesian system में point है. So xy format दिया होगा, that is the Cartesian system. If that format comes to the in this way, that is why, that means here imaginary axis, okay, that comes to theta formation. This is theta. Theta is the angle, okay, angle between x and y. It is the rotation angle is there. This point is P, which is equal to r theta, where r is this. R is the modular, that is r. So that r is equal to z modulus, means x square plus y square ka root over. So this is here theta. So that's why this z converted to in polar form, z is equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay, r cos theta plus I sin theta means x-axis stands for, means x is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta. By combining x and y, we got that is a theta value. That is a theta is the argument. Then theta is the argument here. Okay. Now theta is the argument here. That means here, if theta is the argument, that means tan theta is equal to, that is y by x. That's why theta is equal to tan inverse y by x is this. Here, if theta, that is called also argument of z, or simple arc of z, or simple amplitude of z, or you can say AMP of z. So that's why if theta is equal to, if theta is in between, if theta is in between what, माइनस पाई से पाई का अंदर रहेगा. If theta is in between, then theta is called principal argument of z. ये z का प्रिंसिपल आर्गुमेंट हो जाएगा तब जब थीटा माइनस पाई से पाई का अंदर रहेगा, मतलब पाई के अंदर मतलब क्लोज इंटरवल, दिस इज ओपन इंटरवल, इसी का अंदर रहेगा, तब ये हो जाएगा क्या, my principal argument. Then how to find the principal argument? Okay, and argument किसका अंदर रहेगा ना, argument ऐसे रोटेट होते जाएगा, मतलब argument of z, that is theta, is always in the form of what, that is 2n pi. ओके, 2n pi फॉर्मेट में ऑलवेज वो रहेगा, 2n pi फॉर्मेट मतलब n फॉर्मेट में ऑलवेज रहेगा। इसका मतलब ये इनफाइनाइट नंबर ऑफ आर्गुमेंट, एक नहीं, ये बहुत सारी हो सकता है, बट प्रिंसिपल आर्गुमेंट ऑलवेज इन दिस, इन बिटवीन दैट टू, ऑलवेज टू कम्स, मींस फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट, सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट, थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट, उसका अंदर जो फोर्थ चार क्वाड्रेंट है उसका अंदर ही रहेगा। हम देखेंगे कैसे हम निकालेंगे शॉर्टकट वे में जो प्रिंसिपल आर्गुमेंट कैसे निकालेंगे। दिस इज वेरी वेरी इजी। नाउ हाउ टू फाइंड प्रिंसिपल आर्गुमेंट इन इजीली, सिंपल, यू हैव टू this is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant. Here this is x and y. X and y is positive. Here x is negative and y is positive. Here x and y both are negative. Here x is positive and y is negative. So that here in this way, that is the first quadrant, that is the second quadrant, that is the third quadrant, that is the fourth quadrant. Every quadrant there is some concept, means positive concept, negative concept. That means in this here this is a theta concept comes. This is alpha is equal to theta, and this is here alpha. Okay, that means here alpha is equal to theta or theta is equal to alpha. Here theta is equal to minus alpha. This image, just like this line is image. Here theta is equal to pi minus alpha. Here theta is equal to minus pi minus alpha. This is इसका इमेज जो है, इसका इमेज जो है, मतलब here what is alpha? Now alpha is equal to, that is tan alpha is equal to y by x का magnitude. Here tan alpha is equal to y by x का magnitude, means you can find easily by taking this. Means how, if the question given here z is equal to 1 minus I, here x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1, means this is less than 0 and this is greater than 0. It means it is in which quadrant? X greater than, y less than. That means fourth quadrant it comes. Fourth quadrant it comes. It means if it is a fourth quadrant comes, so that's why you can say format theta is equal to minus alpha. So that is what is a tan alpha is equal to, that is equal to y by x का modulus. Y value कितना ना, minus 1 by 1 का modulus, which is equal to 1. Now you can say here tan theta ne, then tan alpha is equal to this. Then alpha is equal to, that is equal to 45 degree you got. That is 45 degree or pi by 4. So that's why theta can be what? Minus pi by 4 is the answer. Theta is the argument here. Theta is the argument. That is equal to arc of z is equal to minus pi by 4 comes. Why minus pi by 4? By using this trick you can do very easily. That is minus pi by 4. And what the polar form comes? The polar form z is equal to now here z is equal to r cos theta plus r I sin theta, means here r value is equal to what? This is r, means z modulus is equal to r, that is equal to root 2, means this square or this square, that is equal to root 2. That means you can write root 2 into cos minus pi by 4 plus I sin minus pi by 4. this is the polar form. If polar form given, you can write. If that is theta or argument given, you can write also. Okay, another question, if you take another question, then how can we suppose another question given, like question is here, question that is the z is equal to, that is the minus root 3 minus I, minus root 3 minus I. That means you can say z modulus, that is r is equal to, here that is 3 plus 1 ka root over, that is 2 comes. And here x is equal to minus root 3, which is less than 0, and y is equal to minus 1, which is less than 0. So it is what? Now third quadrant it comes. If third quadrant comes, what the formula comes? This formula comes. Means argument of z, that is theta is equal to minus pi minus alpha comes. Now what is theta is here? So alpha means here tan alpha is equal to minus 1 by minus root 3 ka modulus. That is 1 by root 3 comes, means tan kitna degree? tan 30 degree का वैल्यू होगा 1 by root 3. Means alpha is equal to here pi by 6. Here alpha is equal to pi by 6. Means theta is equal to, argument of z is equal to minus pi minus 6. That is equal to only minus 5 pi by 6. So z is equal to polar form r cos theta plus I sin theta is equal to, that is 2 into cos minus 5 pi by 6 plus I sin minus 5 pi by 6 is the result. That is the polar form. Means you now clear about the what? Polar form and argument. How can you find out easily? Finding the argument by taking this technique. You have to find out the alpha value by taking the alpha value. This is theta is equal to alpha and theta is equal to minus alpha and theta is equal to pi minus alpha and theta is equal to minus pi minus alpha. This way we can find out the argument of the complex number and or amplitude of the complex number and polar form. Shortly you can find out very easily. Okay, suppose one question is given, that is equal to question is here, that is z is equal to 1 plus root 3I is given here. So z conjugate is modulus is equal to 2 comes. Then here x is equal to 1, which is greater than 0. Y is equal to this root 3 is also greater than 0. So tan alpha is equal to y by x ka modulus, that is equal to root 3, which is equal to tan 60 degree. That's why alpha is equal to pi by 3. Here this is both are positive, so this is the first quadrant it comes. So that's why here theta is equal to pi by 3. थीटा जो है अल्फा भी हुए पाई बाई 3 comes. This way we can find the argument of z. This is argument of z. Then it is value also here. You can find out the polar form r cos theta plus I sin theta, which is equal to, you can say r that is equal to kitna, that is 2, then cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3. This is a polar form. You can do very easily also by taking this technique. Now you have to do another question. How can you find out this question very easily? Simple तरीका है that is beta minus alpha by 1 minus alpha beta का magnitude. You can say beta minus alpha by 1 का बदले beta का okay magnitude का whole square you can write. That is this way you can do also. That means beta minus alpha by beta okay into beta conjugate minus this into this ka magnitude. You can say that is beta minus alpha by beta if you taking beta conjugate minus alpha इनका मॉड्यूलस which is equal this जो वैल्यू है वो भी उतना ही वैल्यू है 1 by beta magnitude comes 1 by 1 which is equal to 1. This value comes 1 very easily you can do. Another technique also there you can put okay you can put another technique also there what or method that is what or method is here beta value you can put that is equal to I minus I or 1 minus 1 you can put. Let you take that is alpha is equal to I and beta is equal to minus I. By putting this, you can find also this value. Here you think about the question, how will do? The questions are beta is equal to minus I, alpha is equal to what? That is equal to minus I. Divided by 1 minus beta alpha that is equal to minus I. Okay, this is equal beta का वैल्यू कितना ना माइनस आई. ये दोनों का मॉड्यूलस निकाल देने के बाद माइनस 2i बाई ये हो जाएगा ये आई स्क्वायर माइनस माइनस प्लस दैट इज 2 का कंजुगेट 2 काट दिया आई का मॉड्यूलस इज इक्वल टू 1 आ गया. In this way we can do also. That is one way you can taking the modulus concept that is the modulus square is equal to this into this. So by using this you can do also or putting beta value and alpha value you can also do. That is a very interesting question. Okay, this is very interesting question. Another question technique also there. If the 1 plus I by 1 minus I to the power m is equal to 1 दिया है तो which is the smallest value find the smallest value of m. Okay, so that means here 1 plus I का whole square by 1 plus 1 that to the power what the value comes here. How will to that is a conjugate multiplication नीचे ऊपर means here 1 minus I into 1 plus I that value comes okay that is equal to 2I divided by this is 2 to the power m which is equal to 2 cut I to the power m which is equal to given 1 means m is equal to 4 is the smallest value means m से ज्यादा 4 से ज्यादा भी हो सकता है but less value that is 4 is the least value that is 4 is the least value. Then many questions also there some type of question suppose iota का question 1 plus I to the power suppose p is there okay then so this type suppose 20 ऐसे दिया है तो हमको कैसे करना है उनका सब टेक्निक है. हम इसको क्या करेंगे ना 4 में डिवाइड करेंगे डिवाइड करने से क्या आई ना 5 आई उनका कोसेंट आई कितना 5 दैट मींस व्हाट वैल्यू -4 to the power 5 this is the value come. In this way you can do the question very easy. There's some technique also there. What technique? The technique is there. This is 1 plus I. The technique is there. What? That means if 1 plus I to the power n is given, so the -1 to the power here the quotient is there, and 1 plus I to the power remainder is there. If minus, this is minus means whatever n is there, you have to divide by 4. After dividing some quotient comes, and some remainder comes. Okay, whatever the remainder you have to write, whatever the quotient you have to write, in this way this value is there. Question suppose given 1 plus I to the power 8. Okay, my plus 1 minus I to the power 8. In that way, the value comes here minus 4 to the power 2. That is 1 plus I to the power 0 plus that is minus 4 to the power 2, 1 minus I to the power 0. That is 16 plus 16 which is equal to 32. This is a very easy trick. This is also a trick. You can do that using this trick. You can do very easily. This is the shortest trick. Then how we'll do any other concept I will discuss. Okay, in next video. That is all. That is from that 2003 to onward. That different question, that is different IIT and JEE questions come. Okay, that question will discuss on in next video. Thank you very much.